There it goes. All right.
That's going to be like, every once in a while I'm going to look over. What the? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm going to forget. Like, oh,
We've got a special guest for you folks tonight.
why the fuck is Deadpool here? I'm here to kill you.
Yeah. Hey, guys. Ryan Reynolds here.
I hope you wore your brown pants.
All right. That's going to be... Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tales from the Fort.
Oh, yeah. You almost got through it.
All right. I am Jarrod.
And I am Jarrod.
And our guest tonight.
Yeah. Our special guest is the one and only
Deadpool.
Deadpool. Hey, guys.
We don't have a guest.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Our guest stood us up.
yeah.
Fucker.
I'm not going to get into it yet. I'll get a little more inebriated.
We'll let the liquor settle in a little
simmer.
bit. Yeah.
Which I'm already a little
Yeah.
a little drunk because we've been sitting there just drinking for like 45 minutes.
Right. Waiting for this fucker to come in.
Yeah. So we have no guest tonight. So we're just going to do a one-on-one episode.
Yeah.
We haven't done one since the beginning, the pilot episode.
The pilot episode. Yeah.
So we're just going to take a look back now at some of the old. No, this is one of those sitcom like.
Yeah. We're going to go back.
Yeah.
And look at where it all began.
Yeah. All the funniest moments in
We're
the
gonna-
toilet.
We're going to take Deadpool with us.
Yeah.
Because he wore his brown pants.
He looks real, doesn't he?
He does. It's like,
Oh, man.
hey, fuckers, when do I get to talk on here?
I know. Can't wait to do the promo. They'd be like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Did they get Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah. This is why I collect all these masks, people, so we have a different guest every time when we get stood up.
We'll just talk to the mask.
Yeah.
It's
They're all friendly.
yeah. We don't need therapy. We promise.
They're friendly. They're friendly masks.
And they talk back to us. You may not hear them.
Yeah.
But we do.
I know what they're saying. They don't like you. So, what'd you do this week?
Oh man. Fairly busy week. Not as busy as the other weeks. But just work stuff. Trying to think if there was anything major. Amanda's very, very last play was today.
Yay.
Yep. She's done with
Played out.
She's played out. All her theater in high school has come to an end.
Is she going to do like theater or something in college?
She's gonna dabble, she'll like
should
try
do
out
the
on some
acapella
things.
stuff.
Yeah.
She could be one of the Barden Bellas or whatever.
Because she's got 3 of her friends that got accepted to Sam Houston as well.
Oh, really? That's cool.
And those 3 are on a theater scholarship. So
Nice.
those 3 will stay in theater, and she's gonna go to shows.
They'll
and
be
stuff.
the nerds.
Yeah. Because Amanda really wants to get her degree in forensic science. So that's what she wants to do. But I'm sure if they have like a casting call or something, she'll probably audition just to, do it and get
Takes me back to my high school days.
takes me back. Let me relive my glory days.
It's like standing there in line. Just, yeah, this play again. I've performed this so many times.
Yeah.
Like, whoa. Then the person she's talking to is like, oh, I was in the movie. And she's like, oh. Well, you all know who's getting the part now.
There's that.
Bitch.
Yeah. So we've got her banquet coming up, which is her theater banquet. They all get dressed up, and it's just a night just for them, all the theater guys and gals. And then
They dress as characters, or
no, they just dress. No, they just dress up like in fancy clothes, like it's the Oscars or
I'm
something.
Anne Frank. No.
I'm Gene Wilder.
Yeah. Come with me. You'll see my wiener in your butthole.
Mommy,
Yeah.
he's going to put his candy popsicle in my butthole.
Give me that Wonka bar back then. You little brat.
Oompas, hold him down.
Yeah. Get him. This is what we do when you rat on us too.
And then she graduates high school on the 29th. So, yeah, like 2 more weeks of high school stuff, and she's done. So, yeah, we mailed out a lot of her graduation stuff. Yeah, that's really.
Is she like nervous or anything, or?
She's excited for high school to be over. She's excited for that, but I think she is getting a little nervous about college and really just like living in college. Like her first year, she has to live in the dorms.
Yeah.
And so I think she's getting a little nervous about that. Even though her sister moved away for college, her sister got to stay with her grandparents.
Oh, yeah.
Casey stayed with my mom. And so she still moved away, but she wasn't in the dorm life.
Well, she just has to pick the biggest girl on the first day and just pick a fight with her.
Just whoop her ass.
Yeah. So that she gains the respect and then they won't mess with her.
Right. That way, if a bar of soap drops,
Yeah.
she can still pick it up. She'll make other people
Mine,
pick it up.
bitch.
That's my bitch right there. Pick it up, bitch.
Get my soap, bitch. Wash my feet while you're down there. That's gonna be like in the movies where y'all have to move her into the dorm and stuff.
Yeah, we do get that. There's a move-in day. I think we get like 2 or 3 days to move in, and then we got to be out of there, and that's in August. We do orientation. So not next week, but the week of our graduation is going to be busy. That's going to be real busy.
Oh, I bet.
Because we'll have our graduation, and then the next weekend, the very next weekend after graduation, is when we have to go down to Sam Houston to do the orientation class. And we'll get to meet a roommate, which she's already met. She's already met her roommate.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Is she a nerd?
No, she's a
slut.
She's brilliant, as Amanda is, like gets straight A's and everything. So she's probably a nerd.
Yeah. Like Big Bang Theory.
But what was that?
I don't know. Oh, the computer.
Oh, Deadpool. Stop.
Computer Dora.
Stop messing around.
It's pranking us. Wade.
Damn it, Wade.
You son of a bitch.
No, Sam Houston has this streaming thing, or this little it's almost like Facebook for their college, and only college people that have been accepted to Sam Houston can be on it, to where you can mingle and talk and do different things in the community and stuff. And that's where she met her roommate. So like you can kind of do different things to where you can kind of get compatible with the person.
Cool. Yeah.
That's what
Sex
what they
them
did.
or
Yes.
whatever.
Yeah. Do you like?
Show me your boobs. You'll do.
No, those are bigger than mine. I don't want. I can't room with you.
I don't want to be in competition all the time.
So yeah, how about you? How was your week?
Oh, tiring.
Yeah,
I finished moving. Finally.
That's right.
Fucking God.
Moving sucks.
Yes.
They do say that moving is one of the top 3 stressors, I think.
I believe it.
Oh, yeah. I do.
You don't realize how much fucking shit you have until I can do everything I need over here, and I still had a fucking, like, half a house full of shit. And I was like, why do I have this stuff?
Right.
So, finally got out of there. Working, just hanging out.
Yeah.
Kind of started dating someone new, so
Nice.
fun. She's got a dog,
Yeah.
Maggie. So took Murray over there, and they had a blast.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it was awesome. So Murray has a little girlfriend.
It's like, come here, Maggie.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make you my bitch.
she's like She's a lot smaller than him, obviously. Everything's smaller than him.
Right.
Fucking
Oh, yeah.
Rhinoceroses.
Fucking- yeah.
Rhinoceros. How do you say that word?
Rhinoceros?
Rhinoceros? I keep wanting to say rhinoceros.
Yeah, you're trying to make it a dinosaur. It's still around.
Rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros, yes.
That
perfect.
sounds weird.
Rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros. That doesn't sound right.
That's right.
Maybe
Rhinoceros.
it's right. I don't know.
Or just say rhino.
Rhino,
Gets
yeah.
a little hot in these rhinos.
What was I talking about? Rhinoceros.
Murray. Just
Oh.
how big Murray is.
Yeah,
He's
big.
a rhinoceros-sized dog.
Yeah. He's the size of a small tiger.
He's a big dog.
A bloody tiger. Yeah, and then just trying to get the house situated, and because when I move, I get in the zone. Like I ended up putting my phone on do not disturb because I put my AirPods in, but then every time you get a text, it's like blah 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 says.
Right.
I'm like, I don't need to hear that shit. So and then I'd always be checking the phone and stuff, and then I was just like, I need to get in the zone. So I put my AirPods in, just boom boom boom, and I'd get a load, bring it over here, dump it, and like literally just go right back over there. And last Sunday I did 8 loads. One was just trash. I took up to the antique mall and put in the dumpster, but the rest was all stuff I brought here. And then Monday I did 2 loads, and then me and Alex went and bowled for about an hour, not quite an hour and a half. And then I came and did 2 more loads after that.
Damn.
So it's just been nonstop. I'm like, fuck, I'm just ready to rest.
Oh, shit.
But good news is I can still bowl. So
Yeah. Oh, I love bowling. It just gets expensive here lately.
yeah, well, we go to Cowtown over here in River Oaks.
Okay.
And I think it was like $7 or $8 for 2 hours per person or something like that.
That's good.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. And they're usually pretty cheap over there. And I mean, it's not the fanciest bowling alley, but I mean, it's like, I love that bowling alley.
Yeah.
That's like my favorite one. I go to all these fancier ones. I'm like, this is dumb. I didn't come here to fucking rave. I came here to bowl strikes, bitches.
I'll say we went to, what is it, Bio Bowler? God damn it. I'll have to look.
I know they try to jazz it up too much. It's like, it's fucking bowling. Just give me a cigarette-filled lounge and some old lot lizard trying to grab my wiener and some polyester pants.
Bolero. Yeah. Bolero has like a Bolero Watauga, Bolero Euless, Bolero.
I've heard of that.
There's Boleros everywhere, and they're fucking expensive. Like,
yeah, some it's like $25 a person for like 45 minutes or something. And
I think we went there as a family. So 5 of us, I think all 3 of my kids were there. Jordan might have had to work.
Yeah.
But anyway, 4 or 5 of us were there, and we dropped like $60.
Yeah.
For like an hour, maybe 2 hours, and it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, Cowtown's pretty. I mean,
I
feel like they're pretty reasonable, and I mean it's literally not fancy. They have some black lights that they turn on every once in a while, but
yeah. Because I've always been wanting to do like a bowling league.
They do league up there too.
Yeah.
Do you have your own ball?
Do what?
Do you have your own ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my own too.
Do you?
Yeah, I have a black and red one.
Okay, I have one that looks like the cosmos. It looks like
really?
It looks like a galaxy.
I have another one so whenever me and Alex, back before his first son was born, we started bowling a lot.
Okay.
And we would go every Thursday after I'd get off work because he got off at 2 and I got off at 3. So I would just go and pick him up, and then we go straight to the bowling alley. We'd bowl for 2 hours.
Oh, damn.
And we would bowl, like when we bowl nonstop. Like he bowls, and then as soon as it's my turn, I'm up. We don't waste any time. And then the game's over, we start the next one. Dude, we'll bowl like 10 to, over 10 games in a 2-hour period. So, and we get a bucket of beer and just sit there.
Right.
And we each have about 3 beers. But he went in there, he wanted to see about getting his own ball. So he talked to the guy, and then Alex bought me one. He goes, "Oh, it's a birthday present." I was like, it's like August. So, but he's like,
3 more months, man.
Yeah. So I was just like, okay, cool, thanks. And then he goes, "Well, you got to get us bags." I was like, okay. So then I text my dad, and I was just like, hey, I was like, do you have any bowling bags up the antique mall? And he's just like, no. And he goes, but I'm at a place here. I'll see if I have any. And Alex wanted one that looked old school. Okay. And then literally my dad texted me back like 5-10 minutes later, he goes, "What about this one?" And it's a Nike one, but it's like baby blue and like silver, and it looks
cool.
like old school.
Right.
And I was like, "Dude, and Alex was like, dude, that's perfect," because his ball was blue as well.
Okay.
So he got that, and he goes, "How much is it?" And I go, "How much?" And he goes, $5.
That was it?
Yeah. He goes,
my God.
And it has a ball with it.
The ball was inside?
Yeah. So I was like, dude, okay, get it if you will. And he's like,
Right.
okay. So I got that. And then we went to the Goodwill over off Cherry Lane, and we were looking, and we didn't see anything. Now I see one bag, red and black, matches mine. I go, dude, I found this. Had a ball with it.
Damn.
$5.
What the
And
hell?
I was like, what the hell? And then my dad texted me a couple days later and said, I got this for you too. And it was an old leather double ball bag.
Oh, okay.
And it was $10. It had 2 balls in there plus shoes. So literally I went from having 0 bowling balls to like almost 6 bowling balls in like a matter of like 4 days.
Like 4 bags.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus. I'm like, what am I going to do? Juggle? So, but I still have one of them, and because I like that one kind of, and I've never tried it out. I need to take it to the bowling alley next time. But
Yeah, that's true.
you never know. It could be my lucky ball.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, back in Wichita when I was a store manager back there, we were on the old store manager schedule. That was the 1A schedule now where you work Thursday and Friday evening.
yeah.
And we would go to Thunderbird Bowl. Shout out Thunderbird. Thunderbird Bowling Alley. And they started seeing us hanging out, and then they saw other people hanging out. You know, they would have at least 30 people bowling at midnight to 1 or 2 o'clock
Like
in the
QT
morning.
people?
No, just other people. I mean, there were other Quick Trip people there.
Yeah, because I mean,
that
if
we
you
didn't
have
really
cars
know.
there, people are going to be like, oh, they're open.
Yeah,
Cool. Yeah,
exactly.
So,
And so we went up to the owner or the manager of the place and like, hey, what's the chances of you guys doing like a late night bowl league? And they're like, yeah, let me see if we can get people signed up. They got 7 teams to sign up for the late night bowl league. And so we joined to make it 8. So we had 8.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And so every Thursday night we would go and bowl.
that's badass.
So yeah, that was really fun.
Because I love doing that, having those things to look forward to each week.
Yeah.
Because it makes me feel old, but like whenever I was 1A on Thursdays, we would go meet at Boston's over at Western Center in 35.
Right.
Whenever it was open.
Right.
And it was me and Nick. We used to do it, and then Francis, he started coming over there, or Frank, whatever the fuck he wants to be called now. And it's not that he's transgender. That's the kind of it kind of sounded like that.
Yeah, no.
No, his real name was Francis.
Yeah,
but
he
then
just doesn't know.
he goes by Frank. So
Yeah.
Shout out Frank.
My friends call me Frank.
Yeah, I'm Frank. What?
If you're not my friend, you call me Francis.
What?
I'm gonna make it spell it out for you.
What?
Francis.
Yeah, we do that, and then every once in a while, like other people will come up there, like other QT people, and then literally one day I go there, and they're just closed.
Yeah.
I went there and I pull up and I was like, so I called Nick. I was, hey, so Boston's is closed, and he goes, what? It's like they don't have any lights on. It's just closed.
Yeah.
And then it just like disappeared. So
Well, now it's reopened. It's called BP now.
oh really?
Yeah, I think it stands for Boston Pizza.
Yeah. Oh,
So Boston.
tricky.
It went from Boston to BP, Boston Pizza.
BP, or is it the oil? Maybe it's an oil refinery. It's like a distillery. It's like, this is how we refine oil.
Get your food. It's all
Get you a
fucking
free
greasy.
sample of gasoline. You put it in your car or something. You enjoy that now.
Get a free gas
Yeah.
card with every order of fries.
Free gallon of gas. They're just in milk jugs.
Oh, God.
Old milk jugs. It still has a 2% milk label on
Right.
it.
BP's been in so much shit here lately. They probably couldn't get shit going for them. But
Not even a pizzeria.
no, sir.
But yeah, it was just fun to. And then we went to, I think, Buffalo Wild Wings, or no, Boomer Jacks across the highway.
Yeah.
One of them, I don't know, there was something over there. And then we switched to like, was it Applebee's, I think, or something over on Saginaw, Maine, because it was kind of in between for me and Nick. And then Francis lived over there too.
Okay.
And so
Give Applebee some business.
and then they had like $2 PBRs or something. I was like, okay,
Yeah, that'll work.
So I can go have like 2 beers and an appetizer for like under $10.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's a steal.
But that is one place that I would not mind if they brought back smoking indoors at a bowling alley.
Yeah, that's what it
is.
Yeah.
My parents used to be in a bowling league when I was little, and the hearing of the bowling alley, the
just
strikes,
the
the bowling pins going down, and then the aroma, the smoke in the air.
Yeah.
I mean, it
was beautiful.
Right. Fuck all you guys that think it's not.
I know. Bring back smoking inside.
At least at bowling alleys. I mean, why
Natural
not?
selection will take its course.
At least do half the bowling alley.
Yeah.
The other half will be fine.
Yeah.
The smoke won't travel over there.
Just do a bar section where it has an exhaust fan
or something.
To where they,
as
soon as they blow it out, it's like a fucking genie popping out of a lamp.
Hey, watch this, boys. Look at that shit right
Doing
there.
tricks and stuff.
People come in. Hey, I read them in some margarita.
You going on some snacks? Like, yes, Mr. Peterson.
Okay, you go on,
Give me some bowling shoes real quick. You got an issue on lane 5.
You got move over 2 boards.
It's like, what?
What?
You got to move over 2 boards. To your left. To your left. Left.
Fucker, you had to left.
And goddamn ain't on your left.
And that fucker probably never smoked a cigarette in his life.
Yeah, exactly.
He just hung out at bowling alleys too
Yeah.
fucking much.
He's
That's
a bowler.
secondhand smoke.
Did you ever watch Kingpin?
Oh, yeah.
I love that fucking movie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Kingpin was hilarious.
It was funny because me and Alex, we would get bored and then we'd start imitating it. And I'd be sitting there and I'd just put my arm out to the side and go bowl. And if I got a strike, it was even that much better. But
Right. Do you, are you guys good bowlers? I mean,
we got pretty decent for a while.
Okay.
My highest game I ever bowled was 229.
Oh, damn.
And that was with an alley ball. Like,
Okay.
that wasn't even my ball.
Right.
It was just a random Saturday night. I was just fucking in the zone.
Right.
I had like a spare, and then I had strike.
Damn.
Like, it was just one after another. And then I had like one open frame, and I was just like, and then the 10th frame, I bowled strike, and then I got 9 pins. I was like, oh. But I was like, dude. And then I held the record, and then Alex got 231, I think, and then he beat me and got 233, I think, another time.
Damn.
So
I know I got in the 2 teens, like 210, 212, somewhere around there.
yeah,
But I don't think I've
did
ever
that
got
once.
out
I've never. Now my good games are probably about in the 150s or
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, I'm regularly about 150s, 160s here late, but I like bowl once a year.
Yeah, that's
maybe.
the thing. Me and him used to bowl like
Right.
every week for
Exactly.
like 2 hours straight, and we get no shit like 10 games at least.
Right.
And we would just go one after another, and we'd be having fun and making fun of each other. And
Right. There's a great place in Tucson called Bedrocks.
Yeah.
And it's basically after
Flintstones?
Flintstones. Yeah. The whole building looked like a cave.
Oh, that's badass.
They actually had like a beer or a bar cave down on
That
the
is
side.
so
It
fucking
was really
cool.
cool. They really hyped it up. And it was also attached to a Hooters.
Yeah.
And you could order in the bowling alley what you wanted, and the Hooters girls would bring it to you.
Dude, that's what I would like.
Yeah.
Because that you don't want to get away from, because no matter what, it can be just finished your turn, you can run to go do something, and then they're going to be waiting on you when you come back.
Exactly.
And that's what I hate going to order. Like, I wish all the bowling alleys had that, to where you can just punch it in. It's like fucking Sonic or whatever.
Right.
Or
Or
like, 1 beer, please.
Top Golf. Like Top
Yeah,
Golf. You know?
exactly.
You just stay there and you order the shit, they bring it to you.
Yeah.
You know?
I love that about Topgolf.
Yeah, Bedrocks. I do miss Bedrocks because we would go there. I think they had a thing on Wednesday where it was like $2 nights. Everybody was bowled for $2, and the rental shoes were free.
Oh, really?
So yeah, it was $2 a person basically, all games until like 9 or 10 o'clock at night, and we started at 6.
Cheap.
So yeah, we'd go eat, or we'd just order Hooters.
Yeah.
eat there at the bowling alley and bowl and just be a family and
Did
you know,
Hooters
watch
girl
the kids.
bring him out?
Yeah,
What?
Mandy didn't like that too much.
Oh, they're just boobies.
They're just boobies. And then
perfect boobies.
Speaking of Hooters, a couple of guys and I were talking today at we were doing the theater thing for my daughter's last theater shows. So we were helping out doing the concession.
Where's this going?
Well, we just
They're high school students.
we were bringing up places we liked to eat.
Oh,
like
okay.
Who sold the best burgers? Who sold the best wings?
Yeah.
And Hooters got brought up for the best wings for one guy. And I'm like, yeah, but Hooters is going extinct. It's like a lot of Hooters are closing. And he's like, well, yeah, because they're not getting qualified waitresses anymore. Have you seen those Hooters? Yeah. They're not Hooters.
Yeah.
And they're not. He's right.
Yeah.
You know,
it's just girls that look good in skin tight clothes. They
Yeah,
don't
not
have
to be
big boobs.
not
or
to be
anything.
sexist here or anything, but shouldn't that
Yeah.
be the qualification there? As soon as I shake your hand to introduce myself as going to interview you, if you got mosquito bites as tits,
Well,
why even go back and have the interview?
Because
hey, did you not read the sign?
It's all this equality shit now
yeah.
that they can't do that. They can't turn them away because they don't have big boobs.
Yeah, just because I don't have tits, I can't work here?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
what? Just because I'm not a boy, I can't be in the Boy Scouts? Yes. That's Boy Scouts.
Yes.
Hooters.
Yes.
You know?
And they're not excluding anyone. They have Girl Scouts too.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Tight ends. There's a new restaurant going around being built. There's one in Wichita now. It's called Tight Ends. And guess what?
Does it give you diarrhea?
It probably does.
You have to clinch up and keep it tight in to get home.
It's supposed to be for the waitress are supposed to have great asses.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But
You know, there's going to be one feminist flat ass girl in there that's with a shaved head and
right.
hi.
My name's Karen.
Or she's got some stupid name that's like
I got a flat ass. Why can't I work here? Because Flat Ass is down the road. Did you see that restaurant, Flat Asses?
yeah, International House of Pancakes. Hi, Hop. No, I don't know who has the best wings. I'm not like a wing connoisseur.
Yeah, I love wings.
I do, but it's not like I go out and eat them.
No. I mean, I really think Wingstop is really good.
Yeah, I think that's what it's on DoorDash that I get. I mean, it's just I don't have any complaints on them.
Yeah.
So
I think B-Dubs is a little overhyped. I don't think B-Dubs has that great of wings.
yeah,
They're all right. They have a lot of sauces.
yeah,
I'll
they
give
have a
them
lot
that.
of they have a huge but same thing with what was the first one?
Wingstop.
Yeah, same with that one. They have a lot of choices too.
What was the first one? I do like Wingstop's Cajun fries, though, too. Have you
I
had
don't
them?
ever get the fries.
Okay.
No, whenever I order it through DoorDash, I get the wings and then I get carrots and
it's
celery.
celery. Mhm.
So Murray eats the carrots and I eat the celery.
Dogs love carrots.
Yeah, he's not such a fan of the celery.
No.
He'll chew it a little bit and just kind of. I'm like, eat that motherfucker.
My daughter said when she was given the dogs carrots that she read that carrots are like chocolate, to like how we eat chocolate. Like we think chocolate is sweet
Yeah.
and really good that way. Dogs think that about carrots. Like carrots are sweet to them. Like, really?
Yeah.
I-
So I've read, their smell is like way fucking better in there,
yeah.
but their taste buds, they don't have near as many as us. So they don't have as many tastes to them. So
Okay.
that's why they like
Yeah, their smell is
shit
ridiculous.
that's, yeah.
Their smell and their hearing is fucking retarded.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they probably have 5 taste buds then.
Maybe.
That's why they lick their ass and balls.
Yeah. They don't know better.
They don't give a shit. Because if we did that, we'd be like, what the fuck?
I know. I wouldn't want to be licking my butt. Ugh. Shit, they're a hot day and that's just normal to me. I'm just like,
You had to bring up the hot day, too. Like, a Texas sweaty day. We can get some sweaty balls. These are your sweaty balls?
it's like a cave down here with the waterfalls.
Hold on, let me throw up in my cup real quick.
Yeah. Let me vomit.
Let me vomit.
Oh God.
Let's see.
What were we?
So it's been a while since we did just
Yeah.
one-on-one.
I don't know what to do now.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know
like-
what to do with my hands.
Yeah, we have no.
We have a dummy guest. Oh man, we are so dumb.
I think it's brilliant.
Yeah,
I think it's brilliant.
because I was like, it's gonna look weird if there's and we're talking and people are like, where's the
the
guest?
fu- right.
Who's
Who the
it?
fuck? Everybody's gonna be looking into YouTube like, who the fuck?
Yeah.
Is that Deadpool?
Oh my God.
They got Deadpool?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we did. I mean, shit, we're Jarrod and Jarrod. What the fuck?
I know people.
Tales from the Fort.
I know people. I'm famous.
He knows I was a big Deadpool fan back in the 1990s before all you fuckers were. So,
Yeah, he's OG.
yeah, I'm the OG. I got one of my shirts framed hanging on my wall because
Yeah.
back in 1998, 97 that I got that shirt. I don't know. Anyway,
What kind of shirt is
a
it?
Deadpool
Oh,
shirt.
okay.
Yeah. No, I was...
It's just an
I was-
old shirt.
no,
you
it was-
had?
it was,
like cool. That's old. Let me frame it.
No, it's a terrific story. I was like 15 or whatever. Shit, I can't remember. I can't remember how old I was. And maybe it was like 1993. Whenever Deadpool came out like 93,
I think it's around
94,
then,
somewhere around there.
somewhere.
And I go into a comic book store in Wichita,
Yeah.
and there's hanging up on his little rafters is a whole bunch of shirts, and
Yeah.
right above the check stand is a Deadpool shirt. He's like breaking through a glass, shooting a gun, got a knife in another hand. Really cool shirt. And then I found a couple Deadpool comics that I wanted. One was his very first comic that he was in. Found
Yeah.
a couple of them, and New Mutants '98. And I come up and buy it, and then I tell him like, "Hey, I want that shirt." And the dude's like, "Why are you buying all this Deadpool stuff?" I'm like, "Because I like Deadpool." He goes,
Yeah.
"Nobody knows who this guy is." I'm like, "I don't give a shit." He goes, "Do you know who he is?" I'm like, "Yeah, he's kind of like Spider-Man, only raunchier.
Yeah.
You know, he talks a lot like Spider-Man does, but he's funnier. You know,
Yeah.
he actually cusses, and he breaks the fourth wall
Yeah.
in the comics. He doesn't just break it in the movies, fuckers. He breaks it in the comics too. That's what makes him so cool." And so this guy, this comic book dude that I don't think he owns the shop, but he's like a manager of this shop, doesn't even know anything about the fucker. You know, and I'm like, well, I don't give a shit what you think. I want all this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I think the shirt was like $5.
Oh,
You know,
God.
The comic books back then were like $1.25 or something. So I got all the
Jesus.
comic books. I got the shirt. All for like $10. Now that comic book, I just saw it on. I was at Collected Comics talking with Brent there,
Yeah.
and he just got himself a New Mutants '98 first appearance of Deadpool,
Yeah.
and he had it up on his wall for $750.
Jesus.
Yeah, $750.
Graded? Or?
No, it wasn't graded.
Oh, wow.
This is raw.
Fuck.
Yeah, so graded, near mint probably. It's definitely in the thousands for
Yeah.
sure. And mine's not graded. I've got two. I've got a newsstand which has the barcode.
Yeah.
The barcode that's on the comic books is a newsstand, and then the ones that just have like a face on there, like
Yeah.
Spider-Man's face or whatever.
Yeah.
That's a non-newsstand. I have one of each because I got the comic book when it first came out at a Dillon's, Kroger.
Yeah.
Because you used to be able to buy comic books then like
Yeah.
that. And but then when I was in this guy's comic book shop, he had it for like $2 still in his comic book store. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna buy it again.
Yeah.
But that one wasn't newsstand. I didn't look at it close enough. I just saw it. I'm like, ooh, shit, I want that. And I think I kind of forgot that I already had it. But that's,
So?
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. The
That's
more
cool
the
you
merrier.
have both variations or whatever. of it.
Exactly. So
Are they in real good condition or
yeah, they're pretty good condition.
they may be worth sending in to get graded?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm looking at both of them. I've actually talked to David and Sean from 181.
Yeah.
They've got a guy that'll clean and press the comics,
Oh, really?
and then you can send it off to.
Because they offer that, but it costs like a lot more and
Right.
stuff. So
Right. It's
because
better-
Alex gets stuff graded all the time.
Oh, cool.
Or he used to, and he some stuff he'd get it like clean and pressed because if he thinks it's going to be like a pretty high rating, he'll do that. So it'll
Right.
kind of sometimes it'll boost it a little bit, but
Right. I should have done that. I sent in a Spider-Man 1, not like the very, very first Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Just Spider-Man 1 from Todd McFarlane.
yeah,
He signed it and everything, and I should have had it cleaned and pressed, and I didn't. I thought it was already good.
yeah.
I sent it off. It came back as a 9.2, and the barcode, when you click on the barcode to read what they found wrong with it, was it needed a clean and press. I'm like,
fuck.
if I would have cleaned and pressed it, it would have probably been at least a 9.8, maybe a 9.9. I have still yet to see a 10. I have yet to see a 10.
I've heard of it. I think I've seen one. I was watching something and I saw them bringing in like Pawn Stars or something like that.
Okay.
But I've never seen one in person at all. Like highest I've seen is 9.8.
I know David and Sean have, I think, a couple 10s. I don't know what books.
Oh, really?
But I do know that they've got a couple 10s. I just haven't seen them at their shop yet. I think they're in their warehouse.
Dude.
So I've yet to see a 10.
You'd have to literally like get it and then literally just put it in the box and not even breathe on it. Just okay, send it off, and they're just like
every time you open the box too, it's like, okay, everybody, take a breath.
Yeah.
Open it.
Yeah.
And then close it.
It's a 10. Achoo. Oh, man.
You motherfucker.
Miles, come on, man. That's a 9.9. Like, what was wrong with it? Boogers.
Yeah.
I didn't even breathe on it. Yeah, Miles did.
Yeah.
He's sorry.
I do want to send off some more books to get graded.
Yeah.
I need to do that, but
yeah. Alex has done it a lot before.
Yeah.
So,
have you guys thought about doing another eBay auction?
we haven't done
You've
one.
only done that one, right?
Well, we did. We're doing it for a while. It's just
Okay.
now we don't really have much to put on there. So a lot of the stuff we're selling now is more in the store kind of stuff. So it's not really because if it's something that we feel like we would get a lot more for on eBay, then we'll put it out there. Because eBay, you have Earth as your audience, and
Right.
at the antique mall, you have whoever walks in that
Fort
day.
Worth.
So yeah.
Earth,
Yeah.
Fort Worth.
So whenever we would get stuff, we'd be like, okay, this is going to be for the mall. This is going to do better on eBay and stuff.
Right.
So,
And how much does it cost you shipping and handling to ship that stuff out from eBay? Can it get
fuck.
kind of expensive?
Yeah, you have to weigh it and get the
fuck.
dimensions and all that shit. And yeah, shipping is what was sucking. So
Right. So you need to make as
Yeah.
much as you can off of that shit.
yeah, because
to make it
and
shipping
then to get the
affordable.
boxes, like the post office will give you boxes for free.
Right.
You just have to put it in there. Whenever you go up there to ship it off, you pay for the postage or whatever.
Right.
Or you can pay for it and print it off or whatever, and then just drop it off up there. But it's just their rates are like so much. Like you have
Right.
to pay for whatever the priority is, whatever on the box. So if you use their
Right.
boxes, so it was a pain in the ass. So we're just like, man, it's not
Yeah.
really worth doing all that. So
That's what I was thinking. That was the only thing I was thinking. Is like, man, you reach a large audience,
yeah, but
then if you
you
don't
got all
make
these fees and
Right.
everything, and what you sell it for, you're not gonna
No.
get all that. So
yeah, Mandy and I are still thinking about getting like a booth at an antique store.
Yeah.
You know, we've talked to you about
yeah,
how much it is at your guys' store and what you guys, because I like how you guys do it. You know, you make your people actually work there
Yeah.
for a couple hours and, you know, make sure that they help out and do
Yeah.
some things. So I don't know how many other antique stores would actually do that.
like from what I understand, it's kind of standard practice for a lot of them.
Okay.
Because like the people walking the floor, that's who the dealers. I can't talk. Fuck. The dealers. They go up wind to four. They having a stroke.
You can talk to them and
Yeah.
they'll get you some money.
Yeah. Sometimes we got chocolates in the bag.
My mama always told me to
Yeah.
work at an antique store.
Yeah, I just got to be careful and not talk nothing. My hands go in my pockets when I walk through the aisles.
Or my mama beats me.
Yep. Forrest.
Forrest, don't touch that, some bitch.
Mama's going to buy that for you for Mother's Day. I already got 2 of them. Hands in your pockets.
I was gonna say Mother's Day's tomorrow. Shout out mamas.
Mama
Day.
all the single ladies and all the married ladies and
Yeah.
all the
Do anything with your mama?
I don't know. I ordered a gift. She hadn't said anything. Well, I'm going over to Alex's tomorrow because he's having a little graduation party at 2 tomorrow, and his family's going to be there, and then I'm like family. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like the Paul Walker of this.
Family.
I'm family.
He's got a lot of family.
Yeah.
Like each new movie comes out with.
Oh, I thought you meant Alex. I was like, that's racist. He's got a lot of family, I bet. Yeah. Oh yeah. Every new movie is just like, oh, there's another family member.
It's like, wasn't it the very first movie that family's everything?
Yeah, and then it
Now
pops up. Now
This
it's
is
like,
my brother.
Yeah, my brother. Yeah, I don't like him.
Yeah.
He's an idiot.
This is my other brother. I haven't introduced you to yet. What about all this family's life?
Wait, is the Jason Momoa his brother too?
I think so.
Are you no
I
fucking way.
I don't know. I haven't watched the movie. I don't think I am. I mean, I'll probably watch it when it comes out on TV or Netflix or whatever the fuck. But I'm not going to waste my money and go to the movies to watch it. I'm not going to waste my money on Fast and Furious anymore or Jurassic Park or...
I didn't watch the last Fast and the Furious. I started to. We were watching over at Alex's and we were like, this is so fucking stupid. Like, I can't even watch it.
Yeah. It's so far-fetched now. I mean,
they should have just ended it when Paul Walker left and that's it. Just call it.
Just call it. I don't get it. I mean, it's just like the Jurassic Parks and Transformers, and it's like, guys, just fucking stop. There's got to be something else out there to make a movie on.
I wonder how long till they start remaking them.
Oh, God. Well, did you hear, is it Netflix? One of the shows, Netflix or Disney Plus, one of them, they're going to have the Harry Potter series.
Oh, I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're going to bring in Harry Potter series. Like, well, where does this start? Is this when Voldemort and all them are young and all them?
Yeah.
So
like
we get
a
to
prequel
see.
series?
Yeah, we get to see the professors as young
or is
ones.
it what they're doing now? Or
or do we relive Harry
it's like
Potter's
a sitcom
ass?
now where they all live. It's like
Harry.
What's the show? New Girl or whatever. It's like something like that.
Yeah. Oh, Harry, you're such a crazy guy.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up? All right, calm down. We've never heard. Never heard that.
I've never let it play all the way
you
through.
hear this one girl at the end go,
shut up, bitch.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see where it comes out at and what they're gonna do. But it's just think of something original. Isn't there something else out there that people can fucking do?
Because I don't mind some of those like branch off series and stuff, but it's just I don't know. It's all do something off the wall or something. Do like a Back to the Future one or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be cool because there's so many gaps in that movie.
Yeah.
Of like where you can do
Young
where
Doc
you can
Brown or something like that.
Right. Right. I mean, Harry Potter. I mean, there was 120 fucking movies already. I mean, what else can you show? That's Harry. Now, if it was a series coming out that said, you know, the Hogwarts series or the Wizarding world, I'd kind of be a little bit more interested because what's it going to be about? But when it says it's a Harry Potter series, well, it's going to be about Harry.
Yeah.
But we've already seen him fucking grow up. We grew up with this character because the character, the actor that plays Harry Potter, Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
Do you see what role he's getting ready to play?
Oh, I feel like I heard it, but I don't remember what.
Weird Al Yankovic.
Didn't he already do that?
No.
I thought it was already out.
Well, it might be out, but it just came out.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
didn't
just
come
came
out. Yeah, but he played him that. I haven't seen it, but I was
I
just
haven't
like,
either. I don't know if I
I'm
want to.
curious to.
I'm curious because I love Weird Al.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to see Daniel Radcliffe and Weird Al is in the movie.
Oh, really?
He plays the it's kind of like what Michael Myers played in Queen. The studio guy that wouldn't play
or whatever.
Yeah, because Daniel Radcliffe comes in the room and throws the tape at him. He's like, play it. And he catches it and he starts playing it. That's Weird Al.
That's so awesome.
I love it when they do that.
Yeah.
Because that was perfect that they had Mike Myers do that because of Wayne's World.
Yeah. Bohemian Rhapsody.
Nobody's going to ever fucking listen to it. It's 7 minutes long.
Yeah.
It's like, well, God forbid your wife. If you can't, if you think 7 minutes is long, I feel sorry for your wife. That was a total classic line. I hope he actually said that in real life.
Oh,
they said he
yeah.
did.
Yeah,
They said he did.
That'd be
but-
because that's what I like is whenever they make these biopics and the family and the real people are as very involved.
Right.
So that means what you're watching is fucking true. Like
Right.
I love that because I don't want to sit there and be like, well, I don't know if that's true or not.
Right.
Because some of them like kind of add stuff in there and
I'm
everything.
sure.
But like Straight Outta Compton, that was one there where they were involved in it and stuff. And I was like, dude, and plus Ice Cube's son was playing him.
Yeah.
So
Elton John was completely involved in Rocket Man.
Yeah.
I mean, they basically should have just let his ass direct
know.
it. Because when I was watching it, it said directed by so and so. I'm like, why? It should have
Yeah.
just been directed by fucking Elton John.
Yeah.
And then the band members of Queen
Yeah.
basically were involved in that whole
Yeah.
ordeal.
I
So
was just like, dang, that's so fucking cool.
yeah. I mean, they casted that fucking movie great because those guys looked a lot
Yeah.
like, not just the dude that played Freddie
Brian,
Mercury.
Yeah, and Brian May, that
Yeah.
one, he looked a lot like him. I was like, dude.
That was creepy. But even the other three,
Yeah.
especially the bass player, he was almost spot on.
Yeah.
It's like, is this guy fucking actually related to the guy? It looks like he is.
It's so fucking cool when they do that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I love those music. Have you seen Jersey Boys?
Yes.
I love that one.
That
too.
one's a good one.
That's one of my favorite ones.
That's the one Tom Hanks is the...
No, that's That Thing You Do.
Oh, that's the thing. Maybe, have I not seen it?
Jersey Boys is about Frankie Valley and like the Four Seasons.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that one.
It's such a good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to
I
watch
love
that one. I
It's-
saw the one that Tom Hanks is the guy that starts
Yeah.
him off, and
Isn't it called That Thing You Do or something
that's
like that?
you're right.
Yeah.
It's that thing you do.
They were the Wanderers.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
The Oneaters. It's like, it's Wanderers.
Because they're based off of the 60s, 50s
Yeah.
and 60s.
It was
band
like
or
a
something.
like spoof kind of whatever, something. I don't know what it was. I don't
Yeah.
remember, honestly.
Yeah.
I saw it a long ass time ago, but
I'll have to watch that other one.
yeah, it's really good. I
Okay.
like it. And the guy sings really good too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
Okay.
Frankie Valli has that really high voice.
Yes.
And it's just like, oh.
Yeah.
And he plays all of the songs. It's just like, oh, you just fall in love.
I like that music. I like the 60s and 70s music.
Me too. Well, I grew up with literally
Yeah.
98.7 oldie station on all the fucking time at my house because that's the shit my parents grew up to. So
Right.
they always listen to it. So I know every fucking one of those songs.
Yeah.
And I may not know who sings it or whatever, but I at least know the beat or the kind of tempo or something like that.
Right.
If not all the fucking words. So
Because a lot of those songs, some of the bands kind of sound similar, and so I'll get them fucked up. I'm like, oh, that sounds like, oh no, it's not them. Okay, well,
yeah, because a lot of back then they'd have like one hit wonders and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And you never
Many.
fucking heard from them again.
many one
So
wonders.
it's just like, wait, who the hell sang this?
Right. Yeah.
It's just like, oh, that was this one, Jeannie C. Riley or whatever.
Because like what we were talking about earlier before we started the podcast, you were thinking about going back and kind of reliving our childhood and different things.
Yeah.
That, because I was born in the 70s, you were born in the
80s.
and then the fucker that was supposed to be on, he was born in the 80s or 90s.
I think 90s.
90s. So it would have given us
I don't give
that.
a fuck now. So.
Yeah, yeah. Who gives a shit? You're dead to us.
You're dead.
You're gonna be sleeping with the fishes. But
This is a symbol. You're dead to me. No, go back. Don't do that. What happened? Okay, there it is.
I mean the whole basis of the song American Pie. American Pie is based off of the day the music died.
Oh, okay.
Which,
yeah.
and
I was
so
like, wait, which American Pie are you talking
Oh
about?
yeah. That song
Yeah.
was written for the day the music died with that plane crash
Yeah.
with Richie Valens,
Buddy
and
Holly,
and
and
the Big Bopper.
Big Bopper, yeah.
And Richie Valens wasn't even supposed to be on that flight. He's
Supposed to be Waylon Jennings.
Yeah, he flipped a coin. Well, they said it was Richie, but I've been doing a lot more reading on that thing.
Uh-huh.
And the more I read, the more people are saying that Waylon Jennings actually flipped a coin with the Big Bopper.
Oh.
Yeah, that Buddy Holly and Richie were already really close friends. So he was kind of... It was a flight. So square one, starting at A, it was a flight for just Buddy Holly, the Big Bopper, and Waylon Jennings. Those were the three that were supposed to be on it. But Waylon Jennings flipped a coin with one of them, and the movie La Bamba made it to be Richie Valens. But it was actually the Big Bopper because
I've never seen La Bamba.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Oh, that's a great movie.
I need to watch that.
Yeah,
one.
that's a great movie. I love La Bamba. That's a really good movie. It's sad.
Is it?
Yeah, especially at the end.
Yeah,
It's
great.
because the kid was like 17. Richie was like 17.
Yeah, he was young.
Yeah. Buddy Holly was 20, 21. And the Big Bopper, I think he was a little older, like 25, 26. He was a little bit older.
Yeah, it's like they're fucking kids, dude.
I know. And that's hence why a lot of people don't know that song was based off of that tragic accident.
Oh, yeah. I knew it.
So, but yeah, that music was great.
Yeah.
And I think you got to go back to the roots of music to enjoy today's
Yeah, because
music.
back then songs had meaning. It
Right.
wasn't just like a drinking and driving, blah, 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 you know. So what if I get
I
drunk?
lost my dog. I lost my
Yeah.
wife. I lost my truck. I lost my job.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Lost my testicles. But,
I lost my wiener.
Yeah, I lost my wiener, lost my butt plug. But yeah, back then, I don't know, it's just songs had meaning. And some were like stupid and fucking like gay.
Oh, for
like,
sure.
It was just
for
the
sure.
simplest songs and stuff.
Yeah.
And then she loves you, yeah, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I hate
she
it.
loves like that. You know you can.
That's exactly
It's
how
like-
they sound.
yeah.
That's probably one of the
Like
one Beatles
that.
songs I hate. Just
Some of their stuff, I like some of their stuff, but some of it's like, and then some of it makes you want to fucking like kill yourself.
Yeah.
It's just like so sad, and you're just like, I feel like I just did heroin and shit. Because we have like, we'll play Spotify.
because they probably did when they wrote the
Yeah.
fucking thing.
We'll-
Drugs
we'll-
were big back then.
we did. We have a Spotify going at the antique mall for music, and every once in a while it'll put Beatles on there, and it's on a certain playlist, and it gets through like some of the upbeat ones, and then it's like some of those bad like heroin ones. You're like, fuck.
Right.
I'm just sitting there around like, man.
Yeah.
Kill
This is bad.
Bust one of these glasses.
Oh, I know. Drugs were so big back then, so drugs had a huge influence on songs
It
and
made some great content. I mean,
oh,
shit.
yeah. Well, and a lot of the Beatles songs were about drugs.
Yeah.
You know, Strawberry Fields,
Yeah. A lot of little hidden meanings and stuff.
Something in the Sky with Diamonds.
Lucy in the Sky.
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. That's LSD.
Oh.
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. LSD.
Oh, okay.
Lucy
I get
Sky
it.
Diamonds. Yeah.
Damn
So,
you, Beatles.
I know. And then the Beach Boys had a song that I can't stand. They just kept singing over and over a lyric. Damn it. No, I mean that one's a little but no, there's another song. It'll come to mind.
I
here
know
in a
it
little
was
bit,
so
but-
easy to make a hit back then.
It
You
was.
just had to make it feel good, where people could just
Yeah.
go wee and throw their panties at you.
Have you seen some of these guys too? Like the animals.
Yeah,
I
they look
love-
like fucking.
they
They ate a turd.
Yeah. And they don't move.
Yeah.
Like the animals just
There is a house in New Orleans. They
Look
call
all
the
the
rising
rising
sun.
sun. And you're looking at them,
You're
you're like, what the fuck is this guy? They don't look anything like they sound.
No.
You know, but one of the most tragic people when it comes to drugs and their singing was Jim Morrison, I think, with
Yeah.
the Doors. I mean, can you imagine if Jim Morrison lived out his life, what the Doors could have been? And that guy was just so, God, he was
A lizard king.
fucked up.
Yeah.
And his friends and his people around him did not help,
No.
especially that woman of his.
Yeah.
But he died at what, 27? 20? Yeah, he was one of the 27ers.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy. It's a lot of lost talent out there that we.
It sucks, but at the same time, it's like if they didn't do the drugs, well, we have got what we got out of
That's
them.
true too. Yeah.
Because you gotta balance it out. Where do we draw the line of letting someone be themselves and do whatever the fuck they want, and getting a good product out of them,
right?
And then making them calm down and forcing them to, and then getting mediocre shit.
Oh yeah, because who knows what would have came out of Jim Morrison's ass if he wasn't fucking hyped up. And that's another good movie, The Doors.
Oh yeah,
that's
that is a
damn good,
fucking great one.
Yeah,
they actually asked Val Kilmer if he wanted to go on tour with them.
No way.
Yeah,
because
he did such a good job at imitating him. They were they're like, "Do you want to?" He's like, "No."
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Wow. What could have been? That would have been badass. It would have promoted the movie and stuff. Like, that would have been fucking dope.
At least go on a tour for like a year or two,
just do a few shows or something like that.
Right.
And now we'll never get it because Val Kilmer can't even talk anymore. No. So
yeah. Speaking of Deadpool, we were supposed to have a Deadpool. Remember, we were going to be doing a Deadpool.
Oh yeah.
I think Val Kilmer was going to be one of yours.
What? I think it was. Wasn't that my wild card one? Or
something?
Think so.
Because you stole it when we were bringing up Maverick.
Yeah.
And you brought him up. I'm like, fuck, Val Kilmer, and because he's only 60, maybe.
Yeah, he's in his like 60s, I think.
I would think. Early.
Did you
60s.
see that Tom Cruise went on a date with Shakira?
Oh God.
And then I saw a headline today that said Shakira this is Tom Cruise for second date to go with someone else. I was like, oh man. She's probably like, oh, thank you, Mr. Tom Cruise. She's just like, he's like, what? But that's weird. Like, who would want to date Tom Cruise?
I know.
If you know that what all the shit he's into and stuff.
Exactly. He's a weird.
She probably
dude.
doesn't want to be into Scientology.
Right.
I don't think Shakira is one. Is she?
No, I don't. think
She's
so.
not a tist.
No. No.
That's what we call him. No.
and that's another guy, you know, I think you and I both have said before on the podcast that we can separate the person from their acts.
He makes some damn good movies, but
he does.
He's a fucking weird
He's a weird son of a bitch. Oh yeah. But I can separate that, you know.
Yeah, if you keep pumping out those Top Gun Mavericks, then
yeah. Like Tom Hanks, you know, I hope it's not true of what he is, but it really does sound like he is a pedophile and all that shit. But I can separate the guy. I mean, look what he's done.
Yeah.
I mean,
Big,
Jesus. Yeah.
Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck else he's been in.
He's fucking everything.
Toy Story.
I mean, shit, there was a movie. What was the movie I saw the other day that I was like, basically, this should have just been named Tom Hanks instead of Castaway.
Oh, yeah.
It was just it was him.
I love that movie.
Oh, it's a good movie.
It's just him just hanging out on an island.
Yeah. You see other people every once in a while.
Yeah.
But then
you see Tom Hanks slowly going crazy. Hi! Hi!
Wilson!
Wilson!
Oh. I'm sorry, Wilson.
Fire!
I've made fire. I'm a man. I mean, Tom Hanks is a damn good actor.
Yeah.
I mean, like
he diddles little boys.
Yeah.
or does something with them. Allegedly.
The weirdest one is not Al Pacino, but the other
De Niro.
De Niro. He's gone weird. That dude he's weird.
This
now.
guy, huh?
Yeah.
This guy. This guy right here. Huh?
Yeah. That guy.
Look here, fucker.
That fucking he is gone.
I've heard
there's nobody home anymore.
He's a pedophile too.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
there's a lot of them,
and that sucks. Robert De Niro has made some damn good Goodfellas.
Yeah,
Goodfellas. That's a fucking priceless.
Classic.
I will watch Goodfellas any day of the week. I love Goodfellas, but I can separate. I can separate that dumb motherfucker from that.
Where do we draw the line? Do we let them touch little boys and get these awesome movies out of them, or do we say hands off and we get mediocre shits?
No, that's where we draw the line. Yeah, you can do all the fucking drugs you want.
Sorry, Timmy. De Niro needs another classic.
That is brilliant.
We're making Toy Story 5. What's up? I'm gonna cut it here.
Somebody stop it. Johnny's done. Oh my God. Yeah. Drugs, you can do as many drugs as you want to make great music because you're fucking up your own damn life.
You touch a pee-pee.
But when you start when you start touching little boys, now we're gonna draw the line.
Start fiddling with their marbles. Playing their slot machine.
Even if he's not touching boys, he's just gone weird. Just when he talks, it's just, I don't know if, I don't really want to say soft, but I mean, he's gone soft.
What's weird though is like, there's been conspiracy shit of like cloning and stuff. And then some like celebrities are like, there's this guy, Orlando Brown, I believe, that he was a childhood actor on, I think it was Sister. He was one of the kids on there.
Really?
Not the kid with braids, but like the other one. Mm-hmm. And he is saying that like the celebrities are clones and stuff. Like he's like Chris Brown. He's like, that's not Chris Brown on stage. He's like the guy they're doing the autographs and the signings. That's Chris Brown.
Right.
The one on stage. That's not him. That's his clone. And he's saying all that stuff and everything. And he's saying a lot of people, I guess, whenever the artists, so supposedly they clone them, and then that way when they're on stage, they do exactly what they want or whatever.
Right.
And then there's been other stuff. There's a lot of shit, like, so the frequencies and stuff can, like, do shit. And Sam Smith, I saw something, news article saying that some of his frequencies were, like, it was putting stuff to where it almost put you in a trance and everything. Oh. I was just like, I feel like that because that one song, the
yeah, they kind of put you in a trance.
Yeah. Like if I'm driving it, dude, like I get this. I mean, it's a great song, so I crank it up.
It's pretty damn good.
And I'm just like in this zone. And I'm just like, where the fuck am I now?
That's another guy that's gone fucking weird.
Yeah. A lot of them, and then when they do these live performances now, like they're all dressed in red and shit. It's like, and then they flashing all these Illuminati signs and stuff. It's like, dude, are y'all? I mean,
yeah. What are you doing?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
All these secrets and shit that they're keeping from us.
I'm still laughing about you. Well, where do we draw the line? Let him touch little Johnny. De Niro, get in here. We need another masterpiece.
Yeah.
Go on, Timmy. I don't want to.
We need meet the Fockers 5 or no?
Oh my God.
But yeah.
Speaking of Goodfellas, the guy who passed away a year ago, they came out with what he passed away from.
Ray Liotta?
Yeah.
What did you read? I didn't read it.
I didn't read it either. Fuck. I didn't have time to.
What the fuck?
I'll look it up real quick while you go into what were you going to talk about?
Well, I was going to say that I looked up a list because when we had our fucking guest that was going to be here, he was going to be a 90s kid, I believe, and then I was 80s, he was 70s. So I was going to look up this list that's 40 things we all did or experienced as kids but never talked about since then. So I was going to go through it and just talk about some of the interesting ones and see if they had similar experiences or whatever. So,
okay.
Number one is when you turn the basement lights off and run upstairs before death consumes you.
Oh, God. I remember that.
Yeah. We didn't have a basement, but whenever we go to Colorado and visit my Aunt Carla, they had a basement down there, and it scared the shit out of me at night because you get to the bottom of the steps, but you had to turn that light off and then run to the end of this little hallway that's maybe like 10 feet to the bedroom. So I'd have to sit there and and there's these two rooms right there, and it always scared me. I was always like, fuck, just don't look, Jarrod. And it was so creepy.
Yeah.
And then I'd get in there and then be like, oh, God.
I would say I've flipped the lights off at my dad's house when I was little, and I'd be coming up the stairs, and I try not to run. I'm like, I'm gonna be a man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be a man. I'm 13 now. I could do this.
Yeah.
I flip the light off and I start
walking.
You
hear
up.
One little creak.
That or just
you're like, oh, God.
you just have that feeling like there's just something behind you walking up behind you. So you're just like, book it and just book it.
Fucking haul ass.
Right. But yeah, that's crazy. I love these little things. Like George Carlin did a skit on this of like similarities that we have as people. Like, you know. And real quick, so Ray Liotta died. I'm going to butcher the shit out of this word, but I'll try to say it, and then I'll say what it is. So atherosclerosis. It's when
atherosclerosis.
Yeah, that exactly. Yeah. It's when plaque comprised of fat, cholesterol, and other substances build up inside artery walls. Officials said Monday that one of these plaque filled up his arteries and near his lungs and gave his lungs excess fluid, and so he just died in his sleep. So
that sucks.
So yeah, my wife could probably say that word because she's in the medical field, but I'm never gonna fucking try to say it again.
She's yelling at her.
Yeah,
it's osteoarthritis.
Son of a bitch,
idiots!
You're not gonna get sex for a year until you can say. You're not gonna get sex until you can say that word.
That's your new safe word. You're like, oh man. She's like, beat this shit out. Tell me when it's enough. Say the safe word. Osteoporosis.
Mommy.
Oh man. Okay. This one just says 5-year-old me pretending to smoke when it's cold outside. I'd always act like a Snoop Dogg. I'm like, especially on real cold days. I was like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
Did you even tilt your head up to like
a little bit?
Yeah.
Try to blow smoke rings and stuff. Thinking you're cool. Practicing for one day when I smoke a J.
Yeah. I'm going to smoke a doobie.
Oh, motherfucker. Go back. Okay.
Fucking phone.
That's not even a cool one. Poking holes in your little eraser. So like,
oh, the big eraser thing.
The big erasers and stabbing it.
Yeah. I would draw wheels.
Oh, really?
On the side and like play like it's a Hot Wheel on my desk.
Everything, like everyone just like carved out, like fucking made shanks and shit throughout the year of all their supplies. And then you didn't get more of them. Or you had to wait till the next school year.
Yeah. School was nothing but prison. I mean, so yeah, you had to make a shank.
Basically.
I mean, shit, we got served pizza and corn. I mean, where else can you get pizza and corn? I mean, you can't go to Pizza Hut and get pizza and corn.
No.
But at school you can. In elementary school, in all the schools.
And chocolate milk to drink.
Pizza, corn, and chocolate fucking milk.
Your puke was fucking marvelous whenever it came up.
Pizza and corn.
Yeah, that's delicious.
Who the fuck?
And it was the weird pizza with the cube pepperoni.
Yeah.
So the thing I missed, I don't know if you ever had, it was Crispito with cheese. It's like almost like a long kind of burrito, kind of flauta kind of thing. But it's kind of soft. It's not fried really, but it may be fried. I don't know. And then they have this nacho cheese they put over it. And it's so fucking good.
Okay.
But I haven't had one since like elementary.
Okay. I got to give credit. I had to look him up. I had to give credit for Mike Spinberg.
Mike Hunt.
Yeah, Mike Hunt. Mike Spinberg is a comedian. I saw him in Wichita at the Looney Bin a long time ago, and he brought up the pizza and corn. I remember that skit for the life of me, because he also brought up another skit that is pretty funny, but he was talking about pizza and corn in public school, and then he brought up also we'd have cheeseburgers, grilled cheeseburgers, but he's like, there's not a grill in 5 miles of my school. It's like, how are they grilled?
Yeah.
Like, there's some damn lunch lady in the back like drawing on grill marks.
With a fucking marks a lot.
Oh, fuck. Is he barking?
He probably heard our car door shut outside. Murray.
He's not barking now.
Oh, well. Oh, no, I left the back door open, so he probably...
Oh, that's right. He's going in and out. Yeah, that's
right.
He
can't hear us. I got that cool little, like, screen thing that's magnetizes. I was like, dude, this is awesome.
I need to get one of them.
It's cool because I can just leave the door open and he can just go in and out, and right now it's nice weather. So.
Yeah. He's not by your door whimpering.
Yeah. I was like, this will give him something to do, I guess. And then It's not, but its fucking tail sometimes whacks it, and the only problem is it magnetizes to the door, and then
your door's metal.
so. But then sometimes when he walks back out, his tail whacks it again, so then it goes click. So it all works out in the end.
Yeah.
But just building forts.
Oh yeah.
I love days like a rainy day, and my mom would let us build a fort in the living room. We bring in like the kitchen chairs and put the blanket over it, and it's like, oh, this is cool.
Right.
And then she'd make us clean it all up and yell at us. And she'd make us like some kind of weird. I love when she'd make monkey bread.
Oh, damn.
I love monkey bread.
Monkey bread is badass.
Whenever one of the grocery stores, I think Kroger has it or something like that.
I think I've seen it there.
One.
Mm-hmm.
I got it, and it's not near as good.
Oh, no.
But, God, I love me some monkey bread.
Not like how Mama makes it.
Yeah. Mama makes the good monkey bread.
Mama going to make me some monkey bread tomorrow.
Mama.
On Mama's Day. I'm going to make Mama. I'm going to make my mama work on Mama's Day.
Yeah. Can you do my laundry as well,
Yeah.
Mom?
Deadpool's here.
Oh my God!
I hope you wore your
dumb.
brown pants.
Yeah. Let's see.
Or your white pants. Your white pants might have been better.
The forts before cell phones and social networks. It just shows
God.
bikes sitting outside.
Could you imagine the technology that we have now when we were growing up?
Like it'd be. I mean, my mom would probably ground us from our phone all the time. And stuff.
Especially you guys. You guys made videos with the damn VCR shit back.
I can make
Imagine
a video
if you had this.
anytime. Yeah. And it would be way better quality and have way easier apps to do it. Yeah.
I mean, imagine 15-year-old you with one of these fucking things.
Oh my God, I'd be famous on YouTube. Because like I could literally be having millions of viewers on there and stuff if my shit's funny. So
and with all the movies that you guys were making,
yeah,
you guys were almost kind of like Jackass before Jackass.
Kind of. We were doing. I mean, we were copying all the same shit they were doing.
Yeah,
and doing backyard wrestling and all sorts of shit.
Right.
It just says, you know how I got these scars, and it shows those little like frozen pops or whatever, the little long ones.
Yeah.
I always cut the corners of your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
But I love those fucking things.
Do you know how I got these scars?
Growing up with siblings. I'm sorry. You're fine. Please don't tell Mom. You can hit me. You can hit me.
God.
Oh, ow. Oh, I hurt my toe too.
Yeah.
Ow.
I was going to bring it up on when you were bringing up fort.
Yeah.
So we never really made forts, but when my dad remarried, my stepmom Pam had two boys, Todd and Philip.
Yeah.
And we would play. It was a simple game. We just called it sock. I think we might have even called it. We might have even called it like night sock or in the dark sock. I don't know. But we were down in the basement and we would rearrange the furniture to where we had our own little section of the basement.
Yeah.
And we got like 5 or 7 socks or whatever together. And we just like wadded them all up into a ball. And it's a sock, okay? It's not going to hurt, but it's a ball.
Yeah.
And so every so often you had to call out a noise.
Yeah.
No matter where you were at, you had to call out a noise. And then whoever had the ball would throw it in the direction of the noise to see if we would hit the person. And our youngest brother, Philip, would always
Were your eyes closed? Or?
No, it was just dark. We just
okay.
It was completely pitch black. We only played it at night.
I get it now. I was like, what's the challenge?
Yeah. and we're in one of the basements that just had the little windows that are up on the wall or up on the ceiling. It's not the big windows, like a half basement type deal. It's a full basement. Damn. And so you're playing it at night, so there's no light coming in from those windows at all.
Yeah.
And I think my parents even had curtains on those windows. So
Yeah.
I don't know why, but whatever.
Got a little bit of sunlight now.
And then we had a door to the basement to where we can shut the door. And so it was pitch black.
Damn, that's
your,
scary.
Your hand is in front of your face and you can't even see it.
That's fucking scary.
And so we had a rule, like I think it was every 2 minutes. Every 2 minutes you had to call out a noise or make a noise. Do something to let us know where you were at. Kind of like Marco Polo.
Yeah.
But you didn't have to speak. You can just like hit a desk or hit a wall, whatever. And then whoever had the ball, because you don't know who has the ball, will throw it. And if you get hit, then you're it, or we get a point or whatever. And we always knew when we hit Philip because ow, ow. And then one time Todd, I think he was like right next to, almost as close as we were. I think Philip made a noise and Todd knew he was like right. So he like reared back and just chucked it and just shoved it right in his face. And now Philip's crying. And now you hear Pam come down the steps. Opens the door. What the hell happened? And she flips on the light. And so Todd and I are like, oh, what? And we're now getting our asses beat because he's crying.
Our clothes were off. Just a bunch of naked kids that can't see anything.
My pee-pee. Leave my pee-pee alone. But he would always get hurt. Like Philip always got hurt.
A little wiener.
I would love to have Todd and Philip on our podcast.
Todd and Philip.
I need to have Todd and Philip.
Terrence and Philip. Like, hey guys. That reminds me of. There were just stupid games we'd play, and there was these friends we had that lived down the street, Donald and Christopher, and they would come over, and we played this game called Hey Pop.
Okay.
And all it was is me pretending to be a drunk dad, and then they would one by one go, hey, Pop, I got all F's in my report card. What are you going to do about it? And then I'd just go, and then we'd try to wrestle each other. and then another one, hey, Pop, I drank up all the milk. What are you going to do about it? Then, like, it would just get turn to a wrestling match.
Where you could just wrestle each other.
It was just us being stupid and saying,
hey, Pop. Hey, Pop.
We had dumb games when we were kids.
One of the coolest games that we played, always in the summertime, we even got the neighbor kids involved. It was basically, not to steal Black Ops Thunder, but Black Ops, the game on PlayStation and Xbox and everything. We would all have a toy gun, and we'd all pick a team. And we're not really on a cul-de-sac, but we're on a street in our residential area that doesn't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot of traffic. And you got my buddy's house, Mark and Matt, they're brothers.
Yeah.
And then we got another buddy about 2 or 3 houses down, and then about 2 or 3 houses down on the this other street, because it's like a T or a Y. It's kind of a Y type street. So there's a road here that goes on, and then this road here connects to it, so it looks like a Y. And then my buddies.
Listeners?
Yeah. So
he's laying it right out for you.
And then so Marcus is down the road, Jeff Pacheco's down the road, all these other guys, and we'd have like 7 on 7 or 8 on 8 guys with these little toy guns, and my stepbrothers would join in too.
Yeah.
I let them participate, and it was like dead in the night. It's like 10, 11 o'clock at night. We're running around these houses. Nobody has any like privacy fence except for my house. My house has a privacy fence.
Yeah. But
the privacy fence is so great. It's like right off of the garage. And so you can, if you're on the very top part of the privacy fence of that 2x4 that goes across.
Yeah.
If you're on that, you can get up on top of my roof.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So we would get up there and we'd be like snipers. Like, I got you. I got you. And
what kind of guns are these?
Just toy guns. They weren't laser tag or anything. You just had
like
to go.
Airsoft guns or what?
No, nothing. It just.
So you didn't shoot anything,
no,
actually?
They would make a noise, but that's all that they would do. They would just make a noise of a gun. They would just go, pow, pow. That was it. Yeah. So it was all on the honesty of, hey, I shot your ass. Lay down. And you had to lay down for like 5 or 10 seconds so that other person, the person that shot you, can move position, and get and so you couldn't find him again. But since it was so late at night, all you had was the street light and the houses. If the other houses had any lights on, and so it was a really fun game. You know, it was pretty good, cool to fun. But
interesting.
Yeah, it would have been better if it was like laser tag or something.
Yeah,
you know, then you could
or airsoft or something.
Or like airsoft, yeah, something like that.
Da, da, da. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think airsoft came out for another fucking 15 years. So.
I hated that. I thought it was cool with guns, and I got shot with one. I was like, I don't fucking like this.
They hurt.
Yeah.
They hurt. But I still love doing it. There's a place on Golden Triangle. I think it's Golden Triangle. Or no, it turns into Kellogg Road. Right off of 377.
Heritage Trace.
Yeah, Heritage Trace. Then turns into So there's a airsoft field over there that you can play.
And like I don't like that. I don't like airsoft. I don't like paintball. I don't like getting shot. Like that's not fucking fun to me. It's just I don't get how people are all into paintball and shit. I'm like
every day.
No,
that's
like,
expensive shit.
Yeah, I'm like no.
Yeah,
I don't want to get fucking shot.
And plus those little paintball things, I think for a canister is like $50 for a canister of those things, and that only gives you like 30 minutes worth of shooting.
Yeah, it sounded because growing up, my best friend was named Chad, and he got a paintball gun. His mom worked at Kmart, and that's how dated it is. But he got a paintball gun from there, I think, and it was just like a pump action one. And then I was like, "Oh, cool! I want a paintball gun because I wanted everything he had."
Of course.
And then
that's kids.
I was like, "Man, this is so cool!" And then he came over and had a cooler one, and then he shot a couple paintballs in my backyard. And I was just like, "Oh, wow!" And then I found out what you did with them is you shoot each other, and I was like, "Oh, that don't seem like fun at all." So I was like, "I'm never doing that." So this just says, did anyone else ever pour soda into the cap and drink it like it was a shot? So like the cap of your 20-ounce bottle or whatever?
Yeah.
So what I remember is whenever Pepsi used to have the win a free Pepsi or whatever, you twist it off and it'd say you win a free Pepsi 20-ounce Pepsi product.
That's right.
I remember me and my brother, he was on a streak of like 4 in a row. And we were in the grocery store looking up and like, I think this says it. Looking up as high as we could at the top of the cap and seeing if we could read if it was a winner or if it said, and then we got one. And if like he opens it and then I'm like, I was the one that chose it. He'd be like, you said it was one. He hates you for like 2 hours.
You looked up there and you saw it. You said you saw it.
What's not my fault, you idiot?
There's a lot of stuff back then. Like, do you remember the Bigfoot pizza from Pizza Hut? Remember when they had the Bigfoot?
We never ordered Pizza Hut because I don't think there was one that delivered to us. So we always ordered Domino's.
Okay.
And when we ordered pizza, it was a pepperoni and then a supreme or whatever, extravaganza or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And as we got older, we wanted some of their pizza, but we would eat all our pizza, but then we would just pick all the toppings off. And my mom would be like, no, you can't have ours because you just pick all the toppings off. So we had to learn to like the toppings if we were going to eat it.
Right.
I don't know. There's not many toppings I don't like on pizza.
Oh, yeah.
I like anchovies even on them because adds like a salty kind of flavor to it. It just adds like really good flavor. So
pineapple on pizza is good.
I'm not a fan of ham though.
Yeah.
I actually don't mind pineapple and like pepperoni is real good.
Right.
But I don't like ham.
Yeah.
I just don't like that kind of salty pork kind of taste to it.
Yeah.
I'm not a real big fan of bacon on pizza either.
I don't mind bacon. I like bacon.
Sometimes it's done right, but like sometimes it's just too much. Like,
right.
I'm just not a big pork fan, I guess.
If they put too much, and yes, viewers, you can't have too much bacon. Yeah. If they put too much bacon on the pizza, then that's when it's because it kind of makes the pizza like soggy and weird and
greasy and
shit. Yeah, more than what it already is. The biggest thing that I missed food wise back in the day. Do you remember pizzerias? It was a potato chip. They were kind of in the shape of Doritos, but they were called pizzerias.
I think I do. Yeah.
They tasted just like fucking like the Tostino pizzas, the
Yeah.
little pizza things.
Yeah.
To me, they tasted just like those.
Yeah. I think I had them once or something. Yeah.
I can't find them. I haven't found them since my son was born.
My favorite chip that I know we'll probably never see again.
Mm-hmm.
For a while, they had wasabi Funyuns.
Yeah.
And they were so fucking good.
Yeah, they were.
The Flamin' Hot Funyuns do not even compare. It
No.
was a different kind of spicy.
And then they got those smokehouse Funyuns now. Those are shit.
I haven't tried those.
I don't like them.
I haven't seen them.
I would rather have the wasabis.
I had some of the Ridges, the wavy lays that have the Funyun seasoning on them. I got some of those there.
Are those good?
Yeah, they're pretty good. I mean,
I haven't tried those yet. I saw those.
tastes like kind of like Funyuns and
Not really.
Ruffles mixed. So nothing too fancy.
Right.
Oh, did you ever play the floor is lava game?
Oh, God. Who hasn't?
I know.
I think
that was the best game. And
Yeah.
we'd all be climbing on the furniture, and then my mom would come in there and yell at us.
Yeah, you throw a pillow down. That's a rock.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
rock that I can step on.
And you try to, you'd be sitting there, and then your brother's on there, and then you jump to it as well, and then your knee busts him in the mouth, and then you're like, "Ah!" And you start crying.
Yeah.
It's like, I told you I was coming over.
My knee hurts too.
I'm bleeding. Oh, look, I'm bleeding.
Don't get mom. Don't get mom. We won't be able to play the game
Yeah.
anymore. But I'm bleeding.
Tell her she needs help, two of us. You bit me. You know? It's like,
No, you ran into my mouth. No, you bit me.
good old days.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking the dumbest game. We had imagination back then. What do kids do now? Do they play these games still?
I mean, I'm sure there's some kids out there that have some good imagination, but it's not as what it used to be. I mean, what you started off with, when you were talking about, social media was who had the most bikes at their house.
Yeah.
That's where you knew where the party was or where everybody was hanging out. You were riding your bike, you're like, oh, Johnny's there, Tim's there, Marcus is there. Oh, sweet. And then you go there because everybody's hanging out there.
Well, it'd suck if you had one of the kids there that was like kind of friends with the bad kids in your neighborhood, and then they see his bike there, and they're like, "Oh, what's up, man? We stop by." It's like, "Oh, hey, well, my mom's fixing to go. She has to sleep. She works overnight." So.
Yeah.
And it's just like total lie to get him out of your house. Let's go down to the river, and he's like, "Oh, hold on, let me go get my bike." Yeah, I gotta stay here. So think of some bullshit story.
Oh, yeah. The coolest thing was my best friend that lives in North Carolina, Jason, that I talk about a lot.
Yeah.
He lived in the same town I lived in, Hayesville, and there was a creek that separated where he lived and where I lived. Now, there's also a main road called
Is it
Graham.
Dawson's Creek?
No. It was called Hayesville.
I don't want to wait
for life to be over. Could it be? I don't want to.
Is that the song for that show?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, Mandy and I watched that.
I never saw that
No,
show.
we watched it all the way up to like maybe the 5th. Once they started going to college and stuff, it started getting. I think we watched the first season where they went into college, and then the second season after that we tried, and then we just lost it. We couldn't go any further. But
That's unfortunate.
But no, we didn't have phones. I think pagers just came out, whatever. But Jason and I would want to meet up and either hang out at one of our places, and we would always meet halfway. We would always, whether I was going over to his house or he'd come over to my house, we would always meet halfway, and we'd be on the phone. It's like, hey, my mom said I can come over. It's like, okay, cool. Well, I'll meet you halfway because I'm not doing anything. It's like, sweet. So we'll meet halfway, and usually we'll say, I'm going to go right, because I'll be the one coming towards him. So I'm like, hey, I'm going to go right of the creek because there's only two. You can either go right of the creek or left of the creek. You couldn't go like right down the middle. You had to go one way or the other. And so one day, and in fact, this happened a couple times, but the first time it happened, we were amazed. We didn't tell each other which direction we were going. And I didn't remember until I got like halfway down the road. I'm like, oh shit. I didn't tell him if I was going left or I was going right. I'm like, well, fuck it. He's got to know I'm going to go right. You know,
I always go right.
I always go right. It's Wednesday. I always go right on Wednesday. And so I went ahead and went right. I was like, fuck it. I'll just go. Instead of going back and trying to call him because I know he's not going to be there anyway, I'm just going to go. And every fucking time that happened, we would always choose the right path. Like he would always. So if I went right, then he would have had to have gone left because he's coming from the opposite direction of the creek. And it just always happened. Like I'd be halfway there going, shit, we didn't say it again. And then I'd be going down the road. I'd turn and then I'm like, okay, if I see him coming down this road, I know he went the right way. Cause if he's not coming down this road, he went the wrong way. Cause he should have been coming down the road by now.
Yeah.
And I'll turn around this house and sure enough, there he is coming down the road.
Y'all start running towards each other, like your arms out.
We just pump our fists like, yeah, motherfucker, you read my mind. You knew what direction I was going. Because we'd always get together with everybody to play football, or if it was a shit day outside, we'd play Super Nintendo. We had Super Nintendo back, so we were playing Super Tecmo Bowl and Super Mario Brothers. Yeah,
we had Sega Genesis. That was our first system.
Okay, which one do you think is better, Sega Genesis or was it Super Nintendo?
I mean, I grew up with Sega. Like, that was what I had. So, I mean, I don't really... There's no games I feel like I really missed out on Super Nintendo. So, I got plenty of enjoyment from a Sega. So, but it's just... There's a few games on there that were just... They were weird, but, like, they were so fun. And like Toe Jam and Earl.
Yeah.
And Vector Man and stuff.
I never played Vector Man, but...
It was cool. But it was just a basic, like, little shooter game and stuff.
Right.
But there's so many weird games on there, and it's just. And there was some racing game that was like a little truck thing, and it was like a RC something, and it was real weird. But I love that game.
I don't think
You had Sonic and stuff, and then you get the Game
Sonic.
Shark, and then you can do all that stuff on there, and you're like, oh man, this is cool. Let me try this one.
Do you remember the console Dreamcast?
Yes, we had one for a while. Yeah,
we got one too.
Yeah, it never really did much.
no, it had it was starting to build, and then just flatlined.
Yeah,
you know, I can't remember their main one that some robot thing. I can't remember its name. I'd have to look it up, but no, I got one of the Dreamcasts, and I just liked how it started up. Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Almost like Sega.
Yeah. It was cool. And, like, the idea for the controller, I was like, man, this is so cool.
Yeah.
Because it, like, had that little display in there where you can play a game while you wait or whatever. And I was like, that's so fucking cool. And then it just, like, died. And they're like, oh, Dreamcast is no more. They're out of business.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, okay, well, fuck me.
It's not even bringing it up. Fuck, has it... What?
Sega Dreamcast?
It's not. Hold on.
Maybe it's a Mandela effect.
I
where
know.
It never existed in this world.
Okay, there it is.
Oh, damn.
I was
I was like, we just had a Mandela effect.
Yeah,
folks.
I was getting pissed. I'm like, what is happening? I know these fucking things exist. You know they exist.
I want to say the code name for it was Sega Samurai.
Sega Samurai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever, because my friend, his name was Felipe, but I just called him Junior. I don't know. Whenever he first met me, he was just like, oh, my name's Felipe, but just call me Junior. And then, because that's what they called him at home, because his dad was Felipe Senior.
Okay.
And so he was Junior, and so that's why I always called him. And he would read like the PlayStation magazines and stuff, and talk to his cousins that live up in Northside, and they would get all the like other video game stuff, and then I'd be like, "Oh, cool!" And he'd be like, "Yeah, man, Sega's making a thing called Dreamcast, no, it's Sega Samurai."
Yeah.
And he was telling me about all this stuff. I was like, "Man, that's gonna be so cool when it comes out." And then it wasn't.
No, I mean it was all right. They had the NFL 2K on there.
Yeah,
which was
I like
good.
NFL Blitz. It was a lot faster pace, and it was just...
He's on fire.
Yeah. NBA Jam, that was one.
Oh,
So
man.
we had a Sega Genesis, and I think my mom got us a Sega Genesis because Junior had a Sega Genesis as well.
Okay.
So then we can like kind of trade games back and forth if we wanted to.
Right.
And I can borrow games and blah, blah, blah. So I had NBA Jam Tournament Edition. And it was cool because the game saved to your cartridge, so you could go, and me and him would play so far. But then there's a glitch in the thing where one day you get on there, and then it would delete your thing. Because you'd have to defeat all the teams, and then I think go back and defeat them all,
Okay.
or something like that.
Okay.
And it was like tournament edition or whatever. And we would get so far, and then one day I'd come over there and we'd put it in there, and then you turn it on, and it would say, it's like, and then it's just like, I don't even feel like playing anymore. Ooh, home, bye.
Right.
It's like, man, it was such a pain in the ass with that, but.
All right. It had Echo the Defender, that fucking dolphin game.
Oh, Echo the Dolphin?
Yeah.
I love that game. Was so weird, but
It was. Dreamcast robot game. It was like a robot. He was made of bubbles or like balls or something. Do you remember
Vector
that? It's not pulling up at all. It's not.
just search Sega Dreamcast games. There wasn't that many.
No, I didn't think so. I searched it, and it's not coming up with anything that resembles what I'm thinking of.
Maybe you're lying.
Okay, so Dreamcast games. What the fuck? Where did this thing? Echo. I know I'm not dreaming this thing up. It was one of the only games my wife would play on it. Because this thing was kind of like a robot, but he was made of balls. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'd have to. I'm searching all their games. They didn't have very many games, but this is not coming up. It was like the game that came with the system type deal.
I don't remember.
You get the
I don't
system.
remember. Because my brother got it, and I was kind of out of video games. See, I was never huge into video games because we had a
Right.
Sega Genesis, and then we got a Nintendo 64, and then we got a PlayStation, and then after that, I was kind of whatever. And my brother got more into video games, so he had a lot of those systems, so we'd have it, but I never would really play that much. And then I bought a Xbox at one point. And then I ordered an Xbox 360, and it still lived at home, and it came in, and my brother like called me because I was working for the electric company. I was working evenings. It was a Friday night, and he called me. He's like, "Can I unbox your Xbox 360 and play it?" Just like I was like, I guess, but I was like, don't
Whatever.
tear anything up and don't play it too long because I don't want to just beat any games or something.
Right.
So I got home and it was already hooked up, and he was playing. I was like, all right, cool. And then I had a headache, so I was like, you can keep playing. I don't care. I've usually been like an Xbox person, so
Right. Yeah, I really liked Xbox.
I've pretty much had every single one. I had the original, the 360, the Xbox One. I had the Xbox One X. I still have that, and then I have the Xbox Series X.
Okay.
So I've had like every single one of their consoles.
Damn. This sucks.
This is
This is pissing
dope.
me off.
That's dumb. That's dumb.
Damn it. Urgh. Motherfuckers. Motherfuckers.
I don't
What
think
the
you're
hell?
gonna find it.
I don't think so. But I gotta find it because otherwise I look like an ass.
Well, you may just have to look like an ass. Oh,
These are all Sega Genesis games.
Sega Genesis.
Hmm. Well,
Well,
fuck my life.
all right. You got anything else?
No. I just wish I was able to find this. Somebody's probably screaming.
Yeah.
When they're gonna hear this, they're
This
gonna start, especially my buddy Jason. He's gonna be like, "Motherfucker, it's called this." But anyway, Dreamcast was pretty good while it lived. So
Not very long though.
but it didn't live very long, that's for sure.
R.I.P.
So damn it. Oh well.
All right, cool.
All right.
Well, thanks for listening to us ramble.
Yeah.
We'll be back next time, probably with a guest.
Hopefully. One that talks.
But you never know.
Yeah, he didn't
Because
talk
that's
to.
Tales from the Forge.
From the Forge. Yeah.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Peace, guys. Thank you.